The individual tax filing season refers to the period in which an individual is required to submit their annual income tax return. Not all individuals are required to make this submission. The deadline for submission of non-provisional taxpayer returns is the 31st of October 2018. The deadline for submission of provisional taxpayer returns is the 31st of January 2019. Your tax return can be submitted to SARS in one of two ways, the first being via the SARS e-filing channel. All details may be captured on the system, and any request for supporting documents can be addressed on the system as well. The second being a visit to your local SARS branch office, where the SARS agents will assist you in completing your tax return. It is important to note that not all SARS agents are equipped to deal with technically complex queries. In this instance, we encourage you to reach out to your local tax practitioner to assist in this regard.
As a taxpayer, you need to understand whether or not you're a provisional taxpayer. If you earn income from a salary from one employer and you have no other sources of income, you will not be required to register as a provisional taxpayer. However, if you have other sources of income like rentals from a property, or you conduct a business as a sole trader, or you earn investment or interest income in excess of the exemption thresholds, then you might be required to register as a provisional taxpayer. You should consult with a professional if you have any doubts, because failure to register could result in SARS imposing both penalties and interest on your assessment. Certain taxpayers are not required to file a tax return. If you earned a salary from only one employer and your gross income did not exceed 350,000 Rand, then you do not need to file the return. However, where you work for more than one employer, or you earned more than 350,000 Rand, or if you received a travel allowance or company car fringe benefit, then you must file the tax return. In addition, if you intend to claim tax deductions for things such as private retirement savings contributions, medical expenses, or donations to a public benefit organization, then you must file the tax return. Failure to submit your tax return when required to do so may be a criminal offense. SARS has recently publicized in the media the names of offenders that were charged of criminal offenses for failure to submit their returns. In addition, SARS is entitled to impose administrative non-compliance penalties. These penalties are dependent on your level of taxable income and are imposed on a monthly basis until such time as your returns are filed. While a taxpayer is non-compliant, you will not be able to obtain a tax clearance certificate. What is clear is that it is becoming almost impossible to escape the SARS radar, so you need to understand your obligations to file a tax return. You should consult with a registered tax practitioner if you have any doubts on your obligations.